Hey, it's 20th of December 2022. Thanks for joining me. My name is Jason Sen. Now, one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, do I trade? How much money do I make? I even get asked what my net worth is. Questions like that, which I really don't like to answer. I think that's very personal. But I probably do have to address some of these issues because people say to me, if you're going to sell a course, if you're going to sell signals, we need to know, do you actually trade? Do you actually make money? There's too many scammers out there. I get it. So I'm going to go into it now. This is my trading account. I produce a report every day like this for my subscribers. This is today's, I call it a cheat sheet. So the markets that I'm looking to trade, my sell level or my buy level, my stop level, and then my targets for the trade. My subscribers really like this spreadsheet because it's just a very quick reference to look at what I believe are the best trades of the day. Now, the question I get is, do you actually trade all of those yourself? And the honest answer is actually no, I don't have time to sit there and day trade like some of my subscribers do. Unfortunately, I'm really quite busy. So then people ask me, well, why are you so busy? What are you doing that you don't trade? I have 7 villas in Phuket, which is where I live, on a golf club, and I rent these out to holidaymakers. So this is a business that takes up a couple of hours at least of my time. Now, if you want to come and see me, the website is phuketholiday.villas. These are the kind of villas that I rent out. So come stay at one of my villas and we can get some trading done together, but that's not actually the purpose of my video. I'll put a link in the description box below just in case you are interested to come and visit me in Phuket. Now, the other thing I do is I spend 2 or 3 hours a day going through my analysis to generate the trade sheet, which I've just shown you, this trade sheet here, and the analysis and signals that I provide to my subscribers. So for the rest of the time, if I'm taking 4 or 5 hours a day to do that, I really can't be bothered to sit in front of a screen scalping away for the rest of the day. I do want to get to the gym and enjoy the life that I have in Phuket. So the way I trade, I tend to put trades on and leave them for quite a significant period of time, days, sometimes weeks. I'm quite a long-term swing trader. This is some of the trades that I've had over the past 3 months. Now, just after summer holidays, I didn't trade through the summer because my kids were around and they're more important to me than trading. So I started off with 7 grand. This is showing a profit of 22,000. It has been banked in that time over the last 3 months. It shows 22,868, 22,761 it shows on here. So these are all the closed trades that I've had over the last 3 months, which it's respectable enough, isn't it? I've turned 7 into 22. That's 3 times the money. Now, I'll quickly run through some of the trades. The losses tend to be smaller than the profits, of course, which is the general idea. This goes back to September when I was starting just after the school holidays ended. So you can see the profits, some winners there, but they're in the hundreds. And so then I get some losers, 800-900. But as we keep going, you can see we get through some profits. The profits tend to be bigger, 700, then we get to £1,000. I'm just building the account up slowly. Small losses there, some small losses there, small 3-figure numbers. Then I start to get some momentum going on the account where I'm making it £1.5 grand, £4 grand, £4.5 grand. This is about a month into some trades. Couple of grand there. So you get the picture, 4 grand there, 3 grand there. You can see that I run the winners and I cut the losses pretty quickly. The losses tend to be in the very small hundreds and the profits all tend to be at least 1,000 and maybe up to £4,000. You can see that I am running trades quite a significant period of time. This is my account at the moment. I had some comments because I did a video on how to use the MT4 platform and some people were like, wow, I'm really surprised at how many trades you have on at any one time. And I can have a lot and I do scale in, scale out, and I will have some losers running at any one time as well. Now you can see most of these trades are winners. These are a few hundred, 800, 600, £1 grand there, 2.5 grand, 5 grand, 2 grand, nearly 2, 1.5, 1.5, and then a few small losers in the hundreds. So I'm currently up another 17, 18 grand. So I've turned £7,000 into £47,000 in about 3 months. And this is the method with which I trade. Now, I'm not suggesting you do this. You've really got to be convinced in where you believe the markets are going. I'm purely directional trading here. I'm not scalping. I'm not even particularly trading the levels that I put in my reports, which so many people do find useful because they are scalping and they are active traders. But as I say, I'm a little bit lazy and this is the way that I trade. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you this explanation. But turning 7,000 into 47,000 in 3 months, I think it's a decent achievement and I'm quite happy. Not big numbers. Some people make hundreds of thousands a month, but I'm quite happy making 5 figures a month on top of the other income that I have. This is the first time I've done anything like this to actually give you some sort of insight into my lifestyle and the way I trade and the kind of money that I make. Okay, enough said. You get the picture. If you want to ask me about how I trade and if you've got any comments about how you trade, please put them in the comments box. I do always answer. Thanks a lot.